Players have a wide variety of simulation games to try, but most of them are quite expensive. But don't worry, because in today's video, I will show you the 10 best free simulation games for PC and consoles that you should play. So without wasting any more time, let's start this video. Number 1, we have War Thunder. There are more robust role-playing elements, such as leveling up characters and gaining access to new tanks, aircraft, and ships as rewards. Each car here is also quite accurate to its real-world equivalent. Multiple time periods of contemporary combat, and hundreds of vehicles to select from are available with a balance mechanism that is generally fair for both beginner and veteran players. Next up we have World of Tanks Blitz. In World of Tanks Blitz, players divide into two opposing sides and engage in massive tank battles, each with its own arsenal of customizable tanks at its disposal. Due to its nature as a mobile game, World of Tanks Mobile Edition has lively events that are absent from the PC version. Next up we have Conqueror's Blade. Conqueror's Blade is another war game, and it's as grandiose as it gets in comparison to contemporary war simulations. That's because the time period of Conqueror's Blade is medieval. Players engage in massive, multiplayer medieval combat against both AI and human opponents. There are really 1,000 people from each side involved in every single combat. Next up we have Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter is an interesting take on the management simulation genre. Since the release of Fallout 3, Bethesda has been well known for the Fallout series. However, the developer recently took an unexpected turn. Instead of leading a large RPG party, you assume the role of an overseer in Fallout Shelter, offering a new take on the Fallout experience. Number 5, we have Fishing Planet. If you're looking for a more Western, Atlantic Ocean free fishing experience, Fishing Planet provides a swampy American terrain. In this area, you may fish for river monsters in a setting characterized by bogs, marshes, and heavily forested riverbanks. If you want to brag about your haul to some virtual anglers, you may do so in Fishing Planet, an online multiplayer game that has both competitive and cooperative modes. Next up we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which claims to be the ultimate version of the CCG, seems to be Konami's response to the expanding and developing genre of digital CCGs. It's just as exciting as the physical CCG, yet the convenience of automated calculation and the lack of rule disagreements make this version preferable. Next up we have Aperture Desk Jo. The short game was developed for the Steam Deck and is free to play. It is based on the Portal world, which has had some success. Participants will experience their first day of work as rank and file employee who is eager to learn and advance in their position. Nothing ever goes according to plan, however. An ambulatory simulator that is not at all like Portal 3. Next up we have World of Warships. A game like DCS's World of Warships, with a little reduced scope and battleground. It has solely naval combat, but makes up for the limited scene diversity with more intricate and nuanced fight mechanisms. Beautiful visuals and immersive audio create an atmosphere reminiscent of a Hollywood war movie. Next up we have DCS World Steam Edition. Have you ever wanted to experience what it's like to pilot some of the deadliest tanks, aircraft, and ships in the history of warfare? Digital Combat Simulator World is the place to be. There are more than 200 vehicles to command, and gamers may engage the battlefield in locations all over the globe, fighting in any conflict they can imagine. Number 10, we have Shop Titans. It's a fun game where the player manages a shop in a medieval fantasy village. The hitch is that there isn't a lot of equipment or a reliable supply chain in the shop, so everyone has to pitch in. If gamers are looking for something fresh and new to do, dungeoneering should be high on their list of priorities. So that's the list of 10 best free simulation games that you should play. Your support is much appreciated if you like the video and want to see more from Games Puff.